Kia ora e te whānau and welcome to PSA Youth's video series. We like to call this Congress 101. Last session we talked about how to get a motion to Congress. In this session we'll learn about persuading members across the union to support your motion. Now if you've done the groundwork, getting your motion passed will be a lot easier. So once you've got it submitted to Congress, it's time to hustle, and the formal language of this is lobbying. We lobby because we need wider support for our motions to pass. This can happen through multiple forums, but it's definitely good to identify those who are attending Congress and have conversations with them. These conversations can identify any potential roadblocks or unexpected difficulties. If this happens, you've got the chance now to work on your rationale for your motion. As union members, you appreciate good communication, and lobbying is about maintaining those lines of communication between different parts. You'll never know what extra benefits may arise out of a strong relationship, so it's definitely good to be proactive and have a strong relationship to begin with. Sometimes your motion may face challenges, such as financial costs if the motion is passed. This is why you need a game plan for persuasion. You need to identify those who share commonalities and those who may be sympathetic to your motion. They're the most likely to vote for your motion, but you still need to have the conversation. All lobbying and campaigning have limitations. You need to identify yours. Once you've got that, then you focus on what discussions you'll be having with people. Your organiser may be able to help you with this. We've got some tips for you about when to go lobbying. This is relevant when hustling for a motion or an MP. The biggest thing to make sure you're prepared. Prepared to answer questions, prepared to reciprocate, and prepared to be told no. While hustling before Congress is important, there's an opportunity still to hustle at Congress. Check out your agenda and see when you've got some spare time. It might be a tea break or lunch. These are great opportunities to have a plan to talk to key people that you want to support. We've talked a few times through the session about amendments to motions and moving from the floor. If your motion is having some troubles, there's always an opportunity for this to be done through an amendment. You or someone else may request this. Ideally, you've done your homework so this doesn't happen, because it may result in weakening your motion. Finally, your motion or amended motion will be voted on. Voting at Congress is pretty straightforward. Everyone gets one vote, and you vote by a show of hands, which means you put your hand up if you're in favour for, or oppose, or against the motion. Sometimes it's hard to count all those hands, so if the outcome is unclear, a secret ballot is called for. A secret ballot is like the general election that we just had. Nobody actually knows how you voted. If the room is split, then the president is the one who decides the outcome. When the new presidential ballot is run, it will be done through a secret ballot, which removes any issues with peer pressure. And that is this session for Congress 101. We hope that the video has helped you understand how a motion goes from an idea to being in your pack for Congress. If you want to know something more, you've got a question, just drop us a comment in the video below, DM us, or send us an email, psay@psa.org.nz. Thanks for listening in, and see you at Congress.